Hello, dear friends. KD Ahire, and currently we are studying Rural Entrepreneurship Development certificate course offered by the BPA department, KTHM College, Nasik, under the UGE scheme. In our today's session, we are going to study about technical and political aspects of rural ecosystem. So, dear friends, in our previous session, we have studied about economic aspects in rural ecosystem. In today's lecture, we are going to understand our rural area and rural ecosystem refers to the technical and political aspects. The learning objectives behind our today's session, that is understand the technical and political aspects in rural ecosystem. So dear friends, let's start technical and political aspects in rural ecosystem. First, we are going to start with the technical aspect. So as we all are aware about technological change, right? And we are nowadays we are we know that we have developed so many new technologies, technique. With the help of these technologies, can cost not only cost but also time. Can also reduce efforts and accuracy level can also can also. So therefore, with the help of these new technologies, can implement these new technologies our business in our entrepreneurship and can if you take the example, if you want to buy anything from the market, we don't have a time to reach market. If you want to save our time, our efforts, even our cost, nowadays everybody are very well aware about the online trading. Simply we can visit to the website, we can shortlist or we can just customize whatever we want as per our need, as per our requirement. Even we can place the online order, even we can pay online, digital payment system or online payment system. Even we can also able to trace our product. We can anticipate, can predict when product will reach to our home. So customer are enjoying all this facility. They just need just understand. These are the various technologies. Without visiting to the physically visiting to the market, can purchase anything. Not only from our country, but also we can purchase anything from our from any country. Even we have developed so many new technologies, new machineries, which are very much helpful, which are very much useful. Is this. Even we have very sophisticated softwares that can maintain our accounts. Even human resource development also, so many softwares are there. Even telecommunication system. So here in each and every step, or we can say in each and every sector, uh, we have so many tech. So if we compare the business or whatever entrepreneurship we are doing with the traditional methods or traditional ways, nowadays here we are almost cost. We are saving our time, our efforts, and which are ultimately very much fun to add global. Therefore, to establishing the business, generating the rural entrepreneur in, yeah, technological aspects, yeah, that need to. Here, with the help of new technologies, we can reach from rural to the global market. Initially, it was a little bit difficult to reach to the global market due to unavailability of these technologies. Nowadays, we can very easily interact with the customers who are living in out of India, even out of state, out of district. We can very easily interact with them. We can very easily marketing our product. We can very easily purchase the new technology. These things are very much possible with the help of technology. Therefore, dear friends, these new technologies here ultimately, with the help of this new technology, we can reach global market. So the person who is making toys in rural area, he can able to sell, can able to market his toys global market also, national market also. So if we see the technical skills in rural youth, so the competencies, confidence. So if rural entrepreneur have technological skills, is loaded with skills, so ultimately can able to build entrepreneurial competence. His confidence level is always high, and if confidence level of entrepreneur is high, ultimately he can very run his business. Therefore, learn these technical skills, to understand these technologies and implement these technologies very effectively, our business is highly necessary. And if we are lacking with these various technologies or techniques, learn it. And in rural environment, so here you can observe rural youth or rural entrepreneurs are lacking with just technologies, these techniques. Generally observe. So various factors are responsible for this. It may be they are not getting sufficient electricity, connectivity, internet. Even they are not getting proper education, proper training. They are not that much aware about the various entrepreneurial competencies or skills. So many factors are there, right? So here, therefore, with respect to the technical or technological skills, technological aspects in whole area, that is here we can here observe that somewhere they are lacking with all these things. So information technology in rural area, so is not that much common, right? Compared to the urban area. So the urban people, they can maximum use internet, but in rural area, not observed. Use of internet in rural area ultimately low compared to the urban area. So therefore, they may not able to aware. They may not able to see what is happening around them. How they can expand their business. How things can started from the idea generation to establishment of business. So they may not aware about all these things very properly. So therefore, establishment of connectivity in rural area is highly necessary. Then low level of technical knowledge and skills. So according to the Vijay Kumar Sarbu in 2006, According to him, low level of technical knowledge and skills can reduce the performance of entrepreneur, or ultimately overall can be reduced overall performance in entrepreneurship. That is true, right? If entrepreneur is technically weak, if doesn't have enough knowledge about the technical skills as well as technologies, so he may lose his performance too. His business may also not able to reach to reach to global level, or at very high level. He may not able to sell his product or services market, because everywhere here of this technology can do it. So therefore, here in rural areas specifically, they are lacking all these things. So government are, then with respect to the political aspects in rural area. So rural political aspects and rural entrepreneurship. So here most of the time our rural entrepreneurship, our planning of our business are sometimes depends on the political situation in that village. What type of help you are getting from your basic respect to the political. So in rural environment or in rural area, so basically the political system which work through the local governance. So here it is highly necessary to understand the local governance in rural area, how it work, how we can uh, implement our business, how we can start our business in rural area with the help of this local governance. Because some legal things are there that we need compliance, we need to the fulfill. We also sometimes we also need to work with local governance system, and sometimes our decisions are depend on the political situation or political condition in age, right? So therefore the local governance village are need to understand. We know that in every village we have gram panchayat, right? This gram panchayat will take care about the overall development of that particular village. They take the appropriate decision. So ultimately they have the government representative is called as gram development office. Even elected authorities called as the head of the village. So here there is a system, and to helping these authorities, we have ward members which are again elected by the uh, villagers. So this is the rural political system which are very much make influence in the rural entrepreneurship development, because their role cannot be neglected, their role cannot be. Therefore here, to understand various local governance in rural area is necessary in rural entrepreneurship. So ultimately gram panchayat is there, wards in villages. So entire village has been divided into various wards, right? And from each wards the elected member is there, he represent that particular ward, he can take the appropriate decision, or he can convey whatever things are required to villagers in his ward. So here gram development officer is there, who is the government representative. head of village of gram. So he's again elected authority. Gram panchayat members are there. So this is a general uh, 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 politics, or we can say a political system in village. Here, as an entrepreneur, most of the time we need to interact with various authorities, various members, along with villagers. Of course, I'll interact with villagers, but many times we have to also interact. We have to also work with authorities. Various government schemes, basically in rural areas, various government schemes are implemented through only gram panchayat only. So, as a rural entrepreneur, here we need to understand the political situation, political aspects in rural. Of course, in upcoming sessions, we are going to understand the Panchayat Raj, entire Panchayat Raj system in our country. Then here, above Gram Panchayat, so Panchayat Samiti is there. It is also called as Block Development Office. So these villages comes under any particular Panchayat Samiti or Block Development Office are called as the block development, right? So they can monitor the villages. Again, they can guide the villages. They help to the villages. So again, it is a one of the important component in the political aspects in block development office. So many again schemes are implemented through the Panchayat Samiti. To monitor the Panchayat Samitis at district level, Jilla Parishad is there. So with respect to that particular district, they can handle whatever activities are carried out by the Panchayat Samiti as well as Gram Panchayat level. Again here, during each and every here we can say during each and every you can say step or during each and every office. So same thing, government representative as well as elected members are there, elected authorities are there. So in the combination of the help of uh, is elected authorities as well elected members as well as government representatives, they uh, run or they implement their activity very. So here we have uh, understood about technical and political aspects rural areas that need to be understood as a rural entrepreneur. This session we have gone through this scanning rural environment, technical and political aspects. In our next session, here we are going to understand rural environment or rural ecosystem with reference to the social and cultural aspect. Thank you. दाबला गेला माझ्या- काही नाही ना बटन दाबलं गेलं माझं. हा हा शेवटचं आहे. बोललं गेलं पण मग ते थँक्यू म्हणायच्या आधीच बटन दाबलं गेलं ते ब्लॅक आलं लगेच. हा ठीक आहे. In our next session, we are going to understand rural environment or rural ecosystem with reference to the social and cultural aspect. Thank you.